What's going on, guys? This is Ketchup here once again, and I thought I would run you through exactly what has changed in the recent patch for Injustice 2. This video is a little bit late, huge apologies for that. Mustard and I have been doing a lot of events, a lot of shows all around, and it has meant we have not been available to basically play or do anything outside of events. But right now, I've got some time, and I want to run you through what the patch has done. It's not a balance patch as such, it was a bug-fixing patch, but it has affected some characters, some for better, some for worse, and I'm going to run you through the characters that were effective, or the main characters that were affected I should say, and we're going to go into what has changed. So fundamentally, the patch fix was to address combos that exist off grabs that aren't built in normally. So Atrocitus being the first example. You remember my video where you could grab, go into Dexter and use a shield around here. If I mash my forward and trait now, after a grab you'll notice that Dexter is completely not possible to do anything off the grab until the grab is finished. That's pretty much going to be a running theme throughout this video. Atrocitus was quite obviously affected here. Whereas if I go for my grab, I cannot at all do my trait mid-throw now, which means he can't get a combo off a throw. His regular loop, though, does remain the same, so you can go for the puddle, down 2 breath, shield, down 2 breath, shield. You get the idea here, that still works, he still gets big damage, but the big one was his grab, which no longer works. I'll show you it on one more time, and we'll have a look. As you can see, trait no longer works for Atrocitus. He also had a really high damaging combo on certain stages like the Batcave, where you could go for an interactable and then go for the Dexter shot. As you can see, that also has been addressed. You used to be able to go into the toss backwards, into Dexter shot right as they connect, but as you can clearly see, Dexter will no longer fire a projectile until after the interactable is finished. Another really important change are not allowing Atrocitus to get the absolute absurd damage he could get before, which was clearly not intended and is now out of the game. Definitely a nerf for him, but as it was a bug fix, we will not call it a balance patch. On to the next character. Batman was the next obvious character that was affected. He used to be able to combo off a throw escape with 3 or 2 bats. Pretty much just go for the trait right here, and you used to be able to combo. As you can see, if the opponent now takes the grab, I can't use my bats until the opponent has escaped. After the animation, that's when it allows me to let the bats loose. You used to be able to go for the bats a little bit earlier, which allowed Batman to actually get a full combo, and it essentially meant you had to take the grab, which was guaranteed damage on the end of whatever restand he put you in. That's obviously been addressed in the patch. He can no longer go for the bats until the throw is over. Dr. Fate has definitely been hit the hardest out of this because he is no longer able to combo off his grab mid-screen. If you had to go for the traded Ank drop, which causes a knockdown effect like this, you can go for the one that pulls them towards as well. If you hold the trait input, you drop them, and then you will actually start to land towards the opponent, as you can see there. You would use that to your advantage, and with even sometimes 1 or 2 or all 3 Anks, doesn't matter how many you had, you could combo off his grab anywhere as long as he had trait. You would go for the grab, and then you would drop the Anks at the end of the combo. As you can see right now, it doesn't allow me to actually call the Anks until way later after the grab has finished. So his ability to combo mid-screen is no longer possible as well because the Anks don't come out until way later. So that has undoubtedly hurt him very much because he definitely needed that in some areas. His mix-ups were not the same as the other characters that were affected by the grab change, and it was a very dangerous tool for him. The notable exception being in the corner, he can obviously still combo off his grab in the corner because that is by design. He can now still combo off that, no problem, but he can't combo mid-screen, and Dr. Fate has been affected quite heavily by this change. Brainiac is where things get really interesting though, because he was addressed in the sense that a late drone call with his trait would combo very late on in the combo. As you can see right now, it doesn't work anymore, so you can't combo that. But if you release the drone earlier, you can still get a guaranteed drone after the throw tech. Now the obvious damage is just release the drone the second the throw gets teched, and it's an uncontested 76 damage regardless, and there's nothing they can do about that if they tech the throw. However, this does mean that with tight execution, he can still combo off his drone call. So mid-screen it's really hard, but it is possible. You can actually go for an instant dive kick meter burn right there, and if you're tight enough it will combo, but it is very, very strict, but possible. But when it comes to easy execution, you can go into the corner, and if they tech here, it's going to be completely guaranteed, and there's nothing the opponent can do about that at all. So the easy version is to do tech into instant dive kick, so that works. And you can combo into basically whatever you want. So instant dive kick, meter burn, down 2 trait, you know, whatever you want for damage, or whatever setup you have in the corner will work wonders, and it's easy conversion because there's no pushback in the corner, and that's what allows the dive kick to be so free, essentially. Now, the meatless version, obviously, as you saw at the start, was a dash into instant 1-2 up 2. Timing's a little bit more strict because if you catch them in the middle of the animation, the 1-2 can actually whiff, as you see there, because it's a high, but that's possible as well. As you can see right here, there you go. You just go into whatever combo suits you the best. But the point of the matter is, Brainiac can still combo off a throw tech. It's just a little bit more situational, but still completely possible. Especially if you're establishing that corner pressure with the drone drops from that magic range. You can go for a drone. If they expect the drop, just dash into grab. And if they tech, bam, you get a full combo, and they're back in the same blender. So that's really cool. So basically, guys, that's pretty much it. The throw change was quite significant for the characters that were affected. As I said earlier, some good, some bad. This does mean that the general throw game, when it comes to combos, is not as possible. But I think it's for the better for most of the characters. Atrocitus shouldn't get combos off grabs, neither should Batman. It's interesting that Brainiac still can, and it's definitely hurt Dr. Fate the hardest, I think. But either way, thank you for watching. Once again, sorry it's been a while before we've done these Injustice videos in this format. We've just been abnormally busy, but hopefully we're looking to change that real soon. So thanks for watching, take care, and I'll see you later.